The Ultimate Starved Rock Wedding Expo is your online resource to learn about local businesses that will make your wedding dreams come true.
Hi, this is Claire Bennett, and this is the Ultimate Starved Rock Wedding Podcast. We are highlighting local businesses that are involved with weddings. And today I have Tom Clark with me from Johannes Bus Service. Hi, Tom.
Well, hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good sometimes.
Sometimes. I know it's a day-to-day thing.
It's a day-to-day thing, yeah.
But Johannes, you see the buses everywhere. And I know that it has become a really big deal for weddings and for bachelorette and bachelor parties to get a party bus.
Yeah, that's kind of the tip of the iceberg, because in addition to that kind of business for weddings, we do concerts, we do corporate events, church groups. Last year I took a group down to watch a baseball game and then brought them back. And I mean, it was a great day for them.
It's the easy way to do it.
Right.
And the safe way to do it.
Safe way to do it. We do shuttles here and there. Pub crawls, that's a good way to do a pub crawl and with no risk of a DUI.
Yeah.
And those are the kinds of things that we do in addition to all the students that we take to school and take home every day.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a busy place.
It is. It really is.
But I have noticed, I had a neighbor get married not too long ago, and they got like a full-size bus for the bachelorette party and took everybody.
Yes.
And what a party that would be.
Yeah, that's becoming more and more common, mainly because the school bus has the size and yet it still is affordable. And that's the big, I guess you want to call it a selling point, but we really don't sell it. It sells itself.
Yeah.
When they have shopped around and found the prices of limos, our buses are really reasonable.
You compare prices, and it's the way to go, especially with the costs of weddings. Weddings are outrageous these days.
And if you find out that you don't need a full-size school bus, we've got a lot of cars that we rent as well. We've got sedans, we've got minivans, we've got wheelchair vans.
Oh, wow.
We've got wheelchair buses, and we've got the fancy limousine buses as well. So,
okay, so it's not just school buses.
No.
You have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we've got a variety.
So if you are, you've got people on the bus and they are partying, you might want to have food and water and things like that. Is that okay?
They can bring their own by all means, and we'll do everything that we can to provide containers for you to put your garbage in. If you need coolers, let us know. We'll do everything we can to cooperate with you. And it's your party.
Yeah, and it would take
party.
a lot of stress out of it, it would seem to me. Yeah,
it definitely does.
How much does it cost, like to rent let's start with school buses.
Well, and I don't want to sound like I'm hedging my bet here, but it really depends on a lot of variables. Mm-hmm. School buses come in a variety of sizes. School buses depends on how far you need to go, how many miles that's going to travel, how many people that you put on
That's
there.
what I was going to say. What kind of sizes? What are we talking about? People?
Well, we have a bus that can hold 76 people.
Okay.
And then we have buses or minivans that, handle 7 people.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so a wide variety, and with that, a wide variety of prices as well. Okay. So as far as like mileage and hours time-wise, I guess it all depends on
when you call us up and you say that you're going to do you would like to do this, then we tell you that, well, we can do this for you, this for you, this for you, and price each item as we go through so that you have a comprehensive look at where your money's going.
Right.
And you may decide, well, you know what, there's a little more money than I really was comfortable spending. Let's not do this particular thing.
So it isn't necessarily a package. You pick and choose what you want, and then that's...
That's, I think, another beauty of our services. It's not cookie cutter. It's not cut and dried. It's let's put something together here that works for everybody.
Right. Well, and that's preferable. If you don't know exactly how many people you're going to have, or if you don't know exactly what you're going to be doing, you can have options that would make it a lot easier for you.
Exactly.
So we talked about the buses as far as people. You can really transport any number of people.
Yeah, from 1 to 50, we often say.
Wow.
And we could transport more than 50, but we like to make it comfortable for people. Okay, instead of putting people 3 at a seat, we got 1 person in a seat. It gives you freedom to move around and freedom to party.
Oh, right. Yeah, you need space. You need to be able to spread out and have a little room. I agree.
Exactly.
So I have reserved, a bus and I have an event. but I need to cancel or make changes to my reservation. What do you offer that way?
Well, you can change your reservation or make an adjustment to your reservation up to 48 hours before the event is supposed to take.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that gives you, 2 full days
Yeah.
to make any changes that you may. You may find out that you invited half the country and only a quarter of the country's coming. Okay? I mean, that kind of thing happens to people probably more so than anything else.
Right.
I don't need as big a bus as I thought I did because I only have so many people coming. But, yeah, we understand that life flows, and you got to kind of flow with it.
Or you may be changing destinations. You may be changing times, and you can do that up to 48 hours in advance.
Yes. At the same time that we need to allow flexibility for you, we also have to protect ourselves to a certain degree.
Oh, sure.
Because we have a finite number of these buses, and if we have them reserved for you, we can't let anybody else take it.
Right.
And then when you tell us the day of that you don't want it, there sits our bus, and we get no revenue from it.
And plus somebody has been hired to work that day as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And the person that called after you did and got turned down.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah,
So,
48 hours, I think, is extremely reasonable. So we have had extreme cold lately. Do you have AC in your vehicles going to the other extreme?
All of the sedans that we have, all of the cars are air conditioned. All of the minivans are air conditioned. Our wheelchair buses are air conditioned, and we call them mid coaches. Our limousine buses are air conditioned.
Okay.
So, yes, air conditioning is a real possibility.
Oh, yeah. I rented, and this is 30 years ago, I rented a classic car for my wedding, and it didn't have air conditioning.
No, it didn't.
And I didn't know until we got in August in Florida that it didn't have air conditioning. So that's a very nice thing to know. And it is something, you don't want to be all sweaty and gross when you're out with a bunch of people. You want to look nice and you want to be comfortable.
And we do know that this is Illinois, and Illinois can get warm in the summer.
Yes, it can. So how much of a deposit do you require?
We ask for a $200 deposit, and then that $200 deposit will go toward your final balance.
Okay.
Let's say that all of your services together total up to $400. Well, you've already put $200 down, so you only owe $200 at the end.
Yeah. And that's a reasonable deposit. It really is.
Well, thank you.
Especially for a wedding. You think about all the things that you have to pay for.
We try to make it real world for people. And we're all people, and we all struggle to some degree or another with life.
Yeah.
So, we try to make it easy.
Well, that's good to know. So you're having a party on your bus. Can you decorate the bus?
Oh, by all means. We strongly encourage it. I mean, that's where the atmosphere, that's where the fun begins.
Yeah, I'm seeing lights and
and all kinds of corny things hanging from the ceiling and all kinds of crazy things on the windows. It doesn't resemble a school bus anymore.
Yeah.
Now it does resemble a party bus. So,
yeah,
by all means.
So you've rented a bus and you want to decorate it. How much time do you have? Is that part of your time for the rental?
We talk about that. And again, I think that we need to be reasonable. On both sides need to be reasonable. But probably most people have a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it varies from party to party, bus to bus, project to project. But those are the kinds of things that we talk about. We need to know if we can use the bus for something else.
Right.
And if we can't, that's okay. That goes into our figuring.
Right.
And we'll do everything we can to accommodate your group.
Yeah, and the time that you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And what's the wildest? Can you think of anything that you can't say?
This is probably X-rated. No.
Yeah, no, it can get X-rated. I do understand that.
Yeah.
What is your service area?
Our service area is pretty big. We've done work in the Bloomington-Normal area. We've been to Peoria countless numbers of times, Rockford, Chicago. We go to Wisconsin, to Indiana, to Iowa. So, I mean, we've got a very large service area, and it helps a lot of people that way.
Oh, yeah, because you could be going, somewhere a little further for your party or for whatever it is, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a party. You can be going to, like you said, a baseball game and things like that as well.
Well, we had a situation where the National Guard, Army Reserve called us up. They needed to transport people from all over Illinois and all over Indiana and all over Iowa to Wisconsin to a camp.
Oh, wow.
So guess what? we became a transport for the U.S. military.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can you give us a better idea of what kind of vehicles you have?
Well, if you were to drive past our facility, which is just off Plank Road, it looks like a used car lot.
It does. I never thought of that before.
We have got dozens and dozens and dozens. There's Chevys, there's Fords, there's Chryslers, there's, you think of the car, we've got a model of it sitting for these purposes.
Right.
Because, see, we transport special needs students oftentimes. We have a situation where for a longest time, I picked up a young man in Ottawa and I took him to a school up in Genoa. Well, it didn't make sense to drive a full school bus to do that.
Right.
We put him in an automobile.
So you used a car.
So that's why we have all of those cars.
And that's why you say from 1 to 50.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you mentioned like a limo type bus.
Yeah, it's beautifully solid white on the outside. It has tinted windows, which makes it kind of sexy. Mm-hmm. And people dress it inside the way they want it to be.
And how many people does that accommodate?
I would say we're able to put 50 in it if we
wow.
needed to.
Okay.
But most people, it's probably around 25, 30.
Yeah. So there are really many different levels that you can get, like you said, from a car to a party bus to a school bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a bachelorette party coming up. How do we get in touch with you to get a quote?
Call 888-712-3506. That number once again, 888-712-3506. That's the number. That's the number of Johannes Bus Service. And you can give us a call Monday through Friday, 8 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And don't make it 3:01 because they bail at 3. But, yeah.
Tom's got a radio background in case you didn't notice.
The number, and I'll say it for everybody now, it's 888-712-3506. And again, Monday through Friday, 8 to 3. And tell them what you need, and they'll offer you suggestions. And it's really a process where you work together to achieve what you set out to do. And we find that there's very few. Yours is not like mine. Mine is not like his, and hers is not like. Everybody's different. They have their own wants and needs, and most of the time we can accommodate. But there's probably the 1 out of 100 that, we don't have anything that can do that.
And I think that's with anything, you know, and you obviously will do the best you can to accommodate and make it as easy as possible.
I don't think we've ever had someone come back and say, I'll never do this again. We've had them come back and say, I'm not going to drink that much again. But people have a good time. That's what it's all about.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Safely and no DUIs and somebody to drive you from place to place. And it just makes the party that much better.
Yeah. And we can go formal if you need to. When you rent one of these limousine buses, we'll put our driver in a tux.
Oh, nice.
And they clean up pretty good. they're okay. And so again, we
different levels.
We work with who we have.
Yeah.
And we try to satisfy everybody, and for the most part, we do. Okay.
So that is Johannes Bus Service. If you are, planning a party, it doesn't have to be a wedding, but for anything, and you're looking for, something that is affordable and flexible and all different sizes, look them up. You can give them a call, and you can also find them on Facebook.
And I honestly think that we enjoy, almost all the time, we enjoy a price differential in our favor.
Right.
I think we are less money because our equipment is used for other things other than just parties.
Right.
It doesn't sit there waiting for someone to come along and rent it.
It's nice to have an option that's a more reasonable option because weddings are very expensive things.
Oh, they sure are.
And getting more expensive every day.
Yes, life is getting more expensive every
That's
day.
true, too.
Yeah. Well, I thank you very much for the time you spent talking with me.
Thank you, Tom. We appreciate you coming in.
And we hope to see you in a Johannes bus.
For more podcasts and tips and tricks for a memorable wedding, visit the Ultimate Starved Rock Wedding Expo at starvedrock.media.